Hollywood has an obsession with presenting strong female characters to us, and yet the common critique is that the characters are male but played by females. Strong female characters do exist, but how do we quantify what makes them strong? There is a scene in The Lord of the Rings, The Two Towers, where I think that male and female strength is on display. The former is clear, but the latter is subtle. This subtlety might explain, partly, why Hollywood fails to present it easily. In the film, the battle for Helm's Deep is upon our heroes. King Theoden, desperately short of men, calls for every man and strong lad able to bear arms. This will be Rohan's last stand. No sacrifice is too great if it staves off defeat. The men, many too old or too young for combat, and untrained, are handed weapons and armor just hours before they must fight a large, competent, genocidal army. Consider the male strength. There is a job to be done. Helm's Deep must be defended. Nobody wants the job. Anybody out there on the wall is probably not coming back. Even so, somebody has to do it. The Uruk-hai will kill everyone if they are allowed to swarm over the walls unopposed. Only the men can do it. They have the physical strength and endurance necessary compared to the women and children. The children cannot go since they are the future of Rohan, and the women will be needed to raise them and to give birth to more of them. So we have the ingredients of male strength. A job to be done. The job will cost whoever does it dearly. Nobody else can do it. The man does it knowing full well that he might not survive it. The moment of decision to do the job and to keep doing it is where male strength is visible. The female strength is also a moment of decision. The decision to let the man go and do the job. She knows that he might not return, and if he does not, then she is condemned to live on without him. Think of those Rohan women. What if they are subsistence farmers? The farm is likely already destroyed, and now they must return to it, rebuild it, and run it without the strongest men in the family. A manual labor farm without the strongest, most experienced manual laborers. The husbands and sons filled certain roles that she could not, but now must fill as well as her own. Her whole family might starve or be forced into slavery to survive. That is her life without those men, but she lets them go, knowing what is coming for them and for her. For a man, the strength is the decision to do the job. For women, the decision to let the job be done and to live on past it. Take the example of the Titanic. The men must keep the ship afloat and leave space in the lifeboats for the women and children. They must go down with the ship. The women must let them and live their lives without the men. But what about Ellen Ripley of the Alien franchise? She is kick-ass. She resorts to doing the job of fighting the aliens after all the men are put out of action. Captain Dallas goes after the alien in the vents and she lets him. The Marines hold the line on LV-426 and she lets them until it is her turn. She establishes her strength before she takes up arms. I think that presenting this aspect of female strength will help to present strong females.